Bonjour à tous. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Learn French with Madame. Today, we are going to talk about quel, l'interrogatif, adjective. So, we're going to talk about the interrogative adjective quel in our video today. So, first off, let's ask, what is quel? So, l'adjectif quel. So, quel means which or what, and it's used when you're asking questions such as which hat, what shoes, etc., etc. So, quel, like most things in French, agree both in gender and number with the noun that it's talking about. So, if I was talking about une casquette, I would say quelle casquette with the feminine form. Or if I was talking about something that is plural, if I wanted to talk about more than one hats, I would say quelle casquette with an S on the end. The nice thing about quel is that they're all pronounced the same. So once you know how to say them once, you know how to say them all. So we're going to get into those forms here soon. All right, so what expressions have you already learned in this year or in past years with l'adjectif quel? We're going to go over some of them. Believe it or not, you've actually learned this already. You just haven't learned what it's called. All right? So our first one is quelle heure est-il? Quelle heure est-il? So what does quelle heure est-il mean? Excellent. What time is it? All right. We also learned quel âge as-tu? Quel âge as-tu? So what does quel âge as-tu mean? How old are you? Nice job. OK, la troisième, quel temps fait-il? Quel temps fait-il? What does quel temps fait-il mean? What's the weather like? Très bien. And our last one is quelle est la date? Quelle est la date? What is quelle est la date? Excellent. What is the date? Okay, so there's 4 forms of quel. There's a masculine, a feminine, and then a plural for each. So a masculine singular, a masculine plural, a feminine singular, and a feminine plural. So the first one that we have is quel, and that is the masculine singular form, quel. Our next one is quel, the feminine singular form. So to take the masculine and make it feminine, we're going to double that last letter, double the L and add an E. So we double the L and add an E. Now to make quel, the masculine one, plural, what do we normally do to make something plural? We add an S. So we have quel with an S. So we just take the masculine form and we add an S. Now, how do we make something that's feminine plural? We add an S. So we're going to take that feminine form and just add an S onto the end. So really, you really only have to know 2 forms. If you know the singular or if you know the plural, then you should be able to transfer it into the next form. If you know the singular, then you can make the plural. If you know the plural, you can just take the S away and make the singular. Okay? So quel, like I said, is used before masculine singular items. So when we're talking about a chapeau, I'd say quel chapeau. So the example I have up here is quel garçon, what boy or which boy. Quel with the masculine with quel film. So we have quel film. Remember, it's still masculine and still singular. Quel, the feminine form, is used before singular feminine items like quelle fille, if I wanted to use that as an example. Haha, quelle fille. So we've got which or what girl, quelle fille. All right, another one we have is quelle vache. Quelle vache, which or what cow, quelle vache. All right, next we have quel, the masculine plural, as in quel garçon or quel acteur, which or what actors. I could say quels hommes, which men, etc., etc. Quel, the feminine plural, is used when we're talking about things that are feminine and plural. So we've got quelles actrices, which actors. I could also say quelle vache, which cows. All right. So I've got 5 examples here, and I want you to help me fill in the blanks with the correct form of quel. All right, so go ahead and pause this video and fill in these 5 answers. Okay, so we should have put for numéro 1, vous désirez quel dessert? Dessert, dessert is singular, it's masculine, and in this case, it's plural. So dessert is masculine, and dessert with an S on the end is plural, so we need quel with an S. For numéro 2, we should have put quel, the feminine singular form, because we're asking what time is the movie? À quelle heure est le film? 3, we should have put quel, the masculine, et le genre du film. And that le genre gives you a little hint. So, what is the genre of film? So, le gave you kind of a hint away there. Numéro 4, we should have put quel cinéma, which cinéma. We should remember when we learned the word for cinéma, we learned it as le cinéma. So most of the time when you learn things with that article, that le, la, or les, or l'apostrophe, that will help you later on in French when you have to put in things like this. Our last one, we have 2M, quelles équipes de basket? Équipe is teams. So 2M, quelles équipes de basket? You like which basketball teams? Okay, so l'adjectif interrogatif quel, so the interrogative adjective quel is quite simple. All it's used for is to ask questions. That's why it's called an interrogative adjective. Kind of think of like interview. When you're interviewing somebody, you're asking lots of questions. So quel, there's 4 forms, a masculine, a feminine, and then a masculine plural and a feminine plural. To make the masculine plural and the feminine plural, you just take the singular forms and stick an S onto the end there. Hopefully, this adjective is not super hard, but if you do have some problems with it, you are more than welcome to email me si vous avez des questions, if you have any questions. OK, mais c'est tout et à plus.